I started teaching in 1999 in the South Bronx. I've spent 17 of my 20 years in education in the Bronx, both as a teacher and a middle school principal. As I've developed thousands of amazing relationships with the children and families of this community, and I've learned intimately the impact of poverty and bad policy on their lives each and every day. And what I also learned was that Congressman Eliot Engel has been incredibly absent and disengaged in most of the district. He does a good job of engaging about 9% of the district, while the rest of the district feels unheard and unsupported in terms of what they're going through. Our schools are chronically underfunded and under-resourced, but our communities have been historically neglected through policies like redlining and disinvestment. And we continue to support Wall Street and the wealthy among us. We continue to allow large corporations like Amazon to get away without paying federal taxes. And we continue to support out-of-control spending in our military-industrial complex. All the while, the kids that I serve struggle with mental health supports, lack of mental health supports, struggle with housing insecurity, food insecurity, lack of job opportunities, environmental racism, you name it. My kids and families have struggled with it. And I got tired of seeing or not hearing the most vulnerable in our community centered in our political discourse and our children not at the top of the political agenda. It just became unacceptable to me. And we need to defund the police because we need to demilitarize our police. We need to stop sending federal military equipment to local police department. And we need to focus on accountability and transparency. We need to end qualified immunity at the federal level where police can violate a person's civil rights with impunity, which we've seen happening time and time again. And we need to reallocate and reinvest those resources in community health and community development. So fully investing in our public schools by hiring more teachers, hiring more nurses in healthcare, investing in job programs and everything that creates the infrastructure for collective and self-actualization and determination in our communities. Unfortunately, we continue to disinvest in our communities and add more police to communities so that they feel occupied. That's unacceptable. It's been going on far too long. It's a manifestation of institutional racism through police brutality. And that's why we call for truth and reconciliation, massive financial investment, and massive focus on mental health, social workers, and public health overall.